Hello, hello. How is everybody? Grabbing a couple of things here as I get ready to go. I thought I could grab them faster. So, hey guys, how are y'all doing? I hope you're doing good. How is your Wednesday going? It is Wednesday, right? Yeah, it's Wednesday. Last day of school was today here. Who else is out for the summer already? Let me know. I do care. I don't have kids there anymore, but I do daycare, so I care for that reason. And yeah, everything turns upside down now for a daycare provider. So guys, if you're getting on here with me live, if you can see a red live up in that corner, I would just love it if you would type live in the comments. Let me know where you're watching from. If you're catching me later on and it says was live up in that corner, just type replay in the comments. Facebook's just throwing the replay out there, and that's great that you're watching the replay too. And you can type replay in the comments and let me know where you're watching from. Guys, my name is Jan. I do live in southeast Nebraska. We just had a little rain shower roll through here. And it was not much, but hey, you know, rain is rain. We enjoy it here in Nebraska. So I live in southeast Nebraska, and I love sharing our low carb lifestyle and things that we do every single day or on the daily to keep ourselves low carb. I like sharing recipes and ideas and things, you know, just an all natural type lifestyle, not just low carb, but natural, more whole food type things. And I share a lot of things that I learn from other people also. And I do give them credit when I share those things. I share the recipes and things, guys, in a group called Diabetic Eats with Jan and Dave. Okay. That's a group I started several years ago because my husband Dave is diabetic. And so we kind of made that shift a few years ago and have had success. Hey, Bridget. That's why I started the group, because I know what the struggle is like and how hard information can be to find sometimes. So I love sharing things like that, okay? Now, if you're not in that group and you'd like to join the group, drop group in the comments. I'll leave you a link. You can tap that link and get over there and request to join. Fastest way to get there is go to this Facebook search bar, type in Diabetic Eats with Jan and Dave. Yellow and blue banner will pop up. Request to join, and I'll get you approved. It is a quiet, private group because of, you know, there's a lot of bots and things that go around on Facebook that I don't want in the group. So tonight we are doing steaks on the grill. And, you know, summertime is the time where it's quick things. Let's go. When it warms up, I like to have cool things to eat. I don't want to be cooking a whole lot. So I'm doing tonight a simple cabbage salad. Okay, guys? Really super simple. Okay? I have done some prep work on this, and I just remembered I forgot something in the fridge. But guys, if you're popping on here with me live, please type live in the comments. Let me know where you're watching from. Okay? So what have I got going on here? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I had some partial head of red cabbage and partial head of just green cabbage. I shredded those, guys. I just used this shredder like this, okay? And I just took chunks of that head of stuff and ran them down this and kind of made a coleslaw mix, okay? And I did use just a shredder like this and did a couple of carrots and put in there. If you don't want the carbs from the carrots, there's not a ton in there. I think there was maybe one and a half of the big tall carrots. I always buy the big carrots, guys, because I have seen how they make baby carrots. There is no such thing as baby carrots, by the way. And I've seen what they do to make those, and you really shouldn't buy them. Buy the whole carrot, cut it down, make sticks, okay? And like I said, guys, those are the tips that I talk about. Hi, Deborah and Gail. How are you guys? Awesome. I think this might have been a wedding gift of Dave and I's. That's old. This thing baby's an antique, let me tell you. So, or something else you could do, guys, is go buy a coleslaw mix, okay? You could easily do that. I was looking to get about 3 to 4 cups in here. I don't know what I've got in there for sure. I think I've got about that. Okay, and then I just kind of set it aside. And hey, Crystal. Hi, Rita. Guys, hello, everybody who's jumping on. Now, all I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of a dressing. It's a vinegar type dressing. And I just mixed a bunch of stuff together in here, okay? I have apple cider vinegar. Hi, Irma. I have some olive oil. Okay. I got to stop and think. I don't have the recipe right here in front of me. I took it off and put it away. I have granular sweetener. Now, if you don't like sweet, guys, you can make it as sweet as you want. Hey, Janet, this is my granular sweetener that I typically use. I use this Lakanto. I order direct from them. They have granular, they have ground, they have powdered, all three. Great option. And like I said, I keep them around. The only time I use sugar, guys, is when I'm making hummingbird food or I'm doing a sugar scrub on my legs. So, but this stuff swaps out, guys, 1 for 1, cup for cup, okay? So it's kind of nice to have that option. So I did a little bit of sweetener in there. I'm trying to think what else. Some Dijon mustard. I just use kind of like this. Hey, Debbie, a spicy brown mustard from Aldi. Super simple, super easy. And I think that's all I put in it. Gosh, I can't remember, but I think so. I put it in this. Hey, Lee, and just shook it. Okay. What's next? I'm going to try to put you down here. Maybe I'll pick it up. Okay. Shake it up. And I'm just going to dump this over the top. Okay, and I'm going to stir it all together. And this is going to sit for about 20 to 30 minutes, okay? I'm going to stick it back in the refrigerator, let it sit for 20 to 30 minutes while the steaks are cooking. They're not even on the grill yet. He's still got those in here. He's just warming it up. So, and let this marinate. It should reduce it down, kind of like when you make coleslaw, and it reduces, you know, the, what do I want to say? The cabbage. Sorry, man. He walked over here and caught my eye. Blah, squirrel. Yes, that's me. I can be a squirrel. See something, catch, you know, ooh, shiny. So, just stirring this together, guys. This is going to wilt down a little bit, just like it would do for, hey, Sherry. Hey, Jenna, Deborah, hey guys, thanks for tuning in, okay? Thanks for letting me know where you're watching from. So this is going to reduce down a little bit, kind of like when you make coleslaw and you pour the dressing over the top. I do make my own coleslaw dressing too, guys, because if you buy dressing, you need to be reading the ingredients on that stuff, and it ain't good, okay? It is not good. There's all kinds of seed oils and junk in there. I have a great recipe. Go to my group and search coleslaw, okay? And I have a great coleslaw recipe where you just buy coleslaw mix, and I have the dressing on there. It's all sugar-free, more natural type things. So amazing, okay? That simple, okay? That took me a few minutes to throw together here, and Dave already wants to try it. He hadn't actually tried this yet. So, like I said, oh yes, coleslaw is so good homemade. And then you can make it as sweet or as tart or whatever. You kind of control the ingredients, okay? I never could find a good coleslaw dressing in a bottle or in a can or in anything in the store anyway, so I love my own, and I doctor it up the way I want. But that recipe is already in the group. This recipe will be coming to the group very, very soon. Hey, Colleen. So, if you need recipes for a low-carb, more natural type lifestyle, he's over there munching like nobody's business. He must be ready for dinner. Huh, Dad? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. So, hey, Cindy. Is it Melissa? Hello. So, like I was saying, guys, I love sharing this stuff, and I do share it in my group, Diabetic Eats with Jan and Dave, okay? with a lifestyle change, you know, we found a great duo that we started, I don't know, 6-7 years ago. Hey, Kale. And we love our duos so much, and they help curb the carb cravings enough that we switched to our low carb lifestyle. Now, I love the duos too because they do work with a lot of different lifestyles: keto, low carb, gluten free, dairy free even. There's no dairy in them either. So great stuff. If you're interested or you need more information about our duos, drop duos in the comments. I'll get back to you about that. Awesome, Melissa. So anyway, like I was saying, simple is the way we roll. I love doing simple things, and this is super simple, super easy. Throw it together, and I have a few things in mind to dress this up a little bit different ways too, but this is how we're having it tonight. So anyway, you guys, I hope you have a great rest of your evening. If you need to be in the group for this recipe or other recipes similar to it, drop group in the comments. I'll leave you a link, or you can search it yourself. And that's about all. I got to get going because I'm going to get my tomato plants in the ground tonight, I hope. I put it off over the weekend because the weather was looking hail and nastiness, and we did wind up getting a lot of rain. We missed the hail, thankfully. But then this afternoon I was like, oh, maybe I don't want to put them in quite yet, but I think we've got sunshine now. I don't know if you can see that. Sunshine pouring in now, but we did have a rain shower earlier, but I don't think we got enough to keep me out of the garden. I'm going to go get some dirt therapy. So that's my plan for this evening. I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening. Hey, Belinda and Jackie, add a little spice, hot. You know, we're not big spice fans. hot anyway. But I have some ideas, okay? So maybe keep watching me. If you're not following me, guys, make sure you're following me. And all you got to do is tap my face. There should be 3 dots up there. Follow and see first. And you'll never miss getting notified about one of my lives, okay? So I'm going to get out of here. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. We are sliding on through the work week, rolling down the hill on the other side midway. So enjoy the rest of your evening, guys. And if you have any questions, make sure you're dropping those in the comments too, or you private message me, man. That is the best way to get in touch with me. Send me a private message. Tap on my name and private message me, and we'll talk back and forth. No problem, okay? And just remember, smile and pass that smile on. Let's just start a flood of smiles, okay? See you later, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.